Hi everybody, it's your girl J Naive. Why? Because I said so. We are gonna talk about something that's been bothering me for a while. I keep pointing this out since the days of Kevin Samuels. Women apparently, according to Kevin, and of course since Kevin said it, all of his minions, men of leisure are not interested in women whom have degrees, are chasing said bag, and have, are able to do these things for themselves and that don't need a man for anything financial. Apparently, according to Kevin, this is the case. And then so on and so forth, so his minions go and preach. Now, I keep saying, I don't know where this is coming from. Clearly, this is a lie. All of my 44 years, I've been hearing about how these men of leisure, you say, these men of wealth and stature, they want women whom are also driven, have their own stuff, like they're degreed up, they're smart, they're intelligent. They don't need a man to help them in any way financially. This is what they desire. This has always been the case in my 44 years. And so I'm sitting here like, where is this old man getting this from? Sorry, Kay, yes. But where is this old man getting this from? And I can't stress enough, we have Neo was out here singing his song. I love her cause she got her own. She don't need mine. She said leave mine alone. This was what was being chanted. So, of course, this is a great contradiction. But then, now the guys are just like, well, this is what we're saying now. Kevin said it, and there it is. But I keep stressing it. This don't really make any sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not matching for what's actually going on in the world. And I know it's probably because the guys who are saying it aren't those guys of stature. They aren't even around those guys. They don't know what they're talking about. And so here now, we live in the times now where conveniently there's women out here acting a fool, an entire fool, and doing things like said this girl who apparently goes out to dinner for a birthday, brings 18 of her friends, and then feels that her boyfriend should pay for all of it, like so.
Like, you really just should have paid for all of our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody's food. It's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18.
Why do T gotta pay for all y'all food though?
You brought 18 friends. I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me?
Nobody wants a broke
You
nigga.
are you?
Whoa, bro!
Okay, so there's women like this whom have an expectation that a man should pay, oh Lord Jesus, no matter what, because that is quite the expectation. 18 people, that man don't look like no NBA player, no baller or something to me. He looked like a regular average schmeverage Joe. Okay, so the idea that she thought that 18 people that she just randomly brought with her were gonna be paid for, and all 18 of these women were unwilling to pay for their own shit. None of them thought, you think this might be a bit much, girl? It's 18 of us. This seems a little selfish, honey. None of them thought that. They all thought, this nigga's so broke. He ain't gonna pay for all of us and our colonies and children and families. He broke. This is what they thought. So now I want to show and prove this. There's this version. This kind of stuff is going on in the streets. These types of women. Okay, so I want us to address finding the balance here, because according to your precious Kevin, women who have their own money and stuff, that's like, don't nobody want that. Ain't nobody interested in that. Ain't no man of leisure gonna be concerned with that. But then what you left with is this type of stuff that we just watched, right? You want this so that you can feel empowered. She has an expectation of him to pay all these bills, but she still call him a broke end to his face. So her not having her own money does not make a submissive woman. Just so you know, her needing you isn't gonna make her not call you a bitch, is basically what I'm saying. Just pointing that out. So now let's go back to, here we go, grown ass man. That the guys in this genre, people have been following Kevin and saying and just repeating everything that he says and would repeat that. Don't nobody want nobody who got, she got all these degrees, she got all this money, she could do all of this stuff. I ain't trying to have no woman pay for my stuff. I don't need no woman for that. Are all also on board with what this gentleman says, and this is a ex-NBA player, Steven Jackson. He is notoriously known by those who aren't into sports. He is known as the man who was engaged to the woman and left her on the wedding day because she would not sign the prenup, and she tried it. And he actually said, nope, not gonna do it. And so that's what, if you don't know him from the NBA, then you might know him from that. So let's check it out and see what he has to say. That's going to back up exactly what the fuck I've been saying and Neo was saying back in the day. And this is coming from somebody who actually has money, stature, is sought after, women probably chase. Okay, let's hear what he says.
There's too many women out here getting money. All y'all broke women that's expecting niggas to pay for y'all shit and take care of y'all. Y'all days numbered. Ain't no twat that good. Y'all think y'all twat that good? It ain't. Trust me, it ain't. Get off your ass and go get your own. Stop waiting for a nigga to do something for you. Y'all expecting too much. We want women with money now. We want women that can buy us something, not the ones with their hand out. So rap.
Now, with all that being said, right? With all of that being said, pick a lane. Guys, I know you at this point you just want to be right. You just want to be right. You want to be right. You want to be in charge. You say you want to be respected, but you're doing everything to make yourself be disrespected. This doesn't sound stern and like leaders talking. This sounds like confused people who are followers talking. This is confused followers. They're like ants. It looks like ants when they're walking when ants are walking in a trail. All it takes is you drop a leaf, something very tiny, a clothespin, anything in between that trail of ants. The ones behind that thing, they now are lost forever. They would never find that. All they had to do was kind of go around it, but no, they just get fucking lost. I mean, they're followers who don't even know what they're if you understood what you were following better, you'd be able to stay on track, but you can't, because you're just following whatever. If it says it, if you guys have decided that this is the leader, I'm just gonna follow it. But sometimes things are gonna jump in the way. They're gonna be hurdles. If all you're doing is watching the person in front of you without any idea of why it's going that way, where it's supposed to be headed, you're just following blindly, you're gonna get fucking lost. That is the point that I am making. Okay? These women out here, honestly, I don't know what created these fucking monsters. I don't know what created these monsters, these girls. But either way, the point was me trying to point out this whole thing with Kevin saying men not being interested in women who they don't care about how much money they have and all of that stuff. This man clearly said nowadays men want women who have their own shit, who can buy them some shit. That's what the fuck he just said. You just fucking heard it. Now call him a liar. Say he's dumb. Say he's off. Say he's fucking weak. You could never. Okay, so with that being said, I am J9 Eve. Why? Because I said so. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.